Radio. Shout it.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your folk, Beehive Radio. Shout it. As always, I got my podcast partner in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, the Ghetto Mafia. And speaking of Ghetto Mafia, I got Nino in this thing as well. What's good with it, boss?
Man, everything good, man. Hanging in there, maintaining, man, working hard.
Already.
Nino, I feel, man, it's like we brand new again. Like I'm like,
hey, all that work we put in, you know what I mean?
Man, what's happening?
Nino, tell me, how did you link up with this crazy nut right here? And how did y'all even get into music recorded with him acting a fool the whole time?
This guy been in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? He been knowing cats, breed, just everybody.
Yeah.
We been doing it. And I came up here, I would never thought I was gonna be a rapper, you know what I'm saying? I was just a regular street dude, you know what I mean?
What was it like when you linked up with him and y'all started? What was y'all first song that y'all recorded?
First song we recorded,
was 3 Different Style. Wiggity. Yeah.
See, wait, you was the Miggity Mac Daddy in that thing with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't evolve. It was 6 of us now. Yeah, Nino, tell him a little something.
It was me, you, Gunshot.
Yep.
Vex, and Shorty.
And Ganja.
That's right.
Yeah, which was the girl.
Yeah.
Which was a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was actually one of the best rappers in the group. Ganja.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Gunshot.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They was on that first album, Draw the Line.
Yeah, that Draw the Line. And it was a whole group. And, you know, it just ended up being me and Wick.
Now, how the hell did the group go from 6 folks to 2 folks?
No fate, man. Most of it no fate. You know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't had to grind in them. They think that because we was with an independent label that we was gonna make it. You see what I'm saying? It was like, they ain't gonna make it. It was out here. Me and Wick stayed down with it, kept grinding.
So when y'all got together, talk about that early style though, because you know Wick wants to tell everybody that everybody stole y'all style, but the Miggity Mac Daddy, that was crisscross Wick.
We took stuff from other people, you know what I'm saying, that was before us.
Yeah.
So I can respect it. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't respect is when you take something that you don't acknowledge it. I never said that. Me and Nino, we listen to Scarface and we listen to a lot of the, East Coast hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, man, you know, the Show Day, Fresh Slick Rick, man, the Children's Story.
Yeah.
It ain't a word on that I don't know. You know, the Big Daddy, the Smooth Operator, we listen to those type of records too.
Yeah.
But you know, the people that, you know, a lot of rappers that took our stuff, they just want to give a nigga his roses. That's where the problem came in. Not that, you know, that a nigga took. So I'm honored if somebody takes something from me and Nino. Nino, like I told y'all, you can go back and do your homework. The man here from the islands, from St. Croix, right? He was one of the, you talking about Jeezy and all these niggas, you talking about ad libs and stuff. This who did it first. Go listen to What Them Gonna Do. Yeah. You don't even have these people coming on the post and they be running their mouth and they don't know what they be talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what you talking about, Beehive. Yeah. And so they assume they love you for one thing, a lot of the fans. Well, Beehive, he's a very intelligent guy. He's very smart. What if he's so intelligent? That's why he has a song here. That's why he knows. That's why the whole city knows. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So, like a lot of all that stuff that Jeezy them got, and that, you know, that stuff came from Nino because they were already doing that in the islands. Tell a friend, come here. That was already reggae
influence, man. You know what I mean?
You see what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of these niggas got their ad libs from. Yeah. And go listen. Don't sit here and listen to me. Go listen to What Them Gonna Do. 1993. Go listen to it and then leave a comment.
Okay, so what was it that made y'all have to draw the line?
Draw the line, man. I'm gonna let you answer that.
Well, like I said, like I said, a lot of the stuff, you know.
At the time, we was in the streets,
right?
And we was going through a lot. We was selling drugs, doing all that, you know, regular street cat.
Got busted by the GBI, the FBI.
Got busted, so. Just wanted to draw the line, man. we was angry.
Nino used to shoot up the trap every night and got us hot.
You know what I'm saying?
Got us in trouble, got us hot.
Nino, why did you feel the need to shoot up the trap every night, man?
Man, we was getting tested a lot.
Oh.
You know, we was getting tested a lot, man.
And you was obviously passing with fine colors in this thing.
We always had fire. We had to put it down, man.
I feel that.
You know what? Me and Wick walk in this trap, man. Tell you the truth, this real talk. We actually just walk in a trap that was already jumping.
Right.
Just me and we just walk up in there and just start selling.
Oh!
Real talk.
Yeah, in the
Almost
nigga
went
driveway.
down. Yeah, in nigga driveway.
Yeah.
Just walk in the area. Wick, he had a cousin was staying in an apartment across the street.
Yeah.
And we went crashed there.
Yeah.
Started.
I came down that apartment. Nino's down. I said, man, them niggas up on the hill making some money.
Yeah, man.
Nino like, for real, I said, hell yeah. We would have got a 50 slab a piece.
Yep.
But we was up on an ounce goddamn in 2 days.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we just went up there and Nino shot at the niggas a couple of times. You know
They
what
were
I'm
like,
saying?
who's these guys?
Yeah.
New faces on the block.
Yeah. And we wind up taking over that spot.
Yeah.
This was out in Clarkston.
Indian Creek
Indian Creek in Clarkston.
Yeah,
so that's why you'll see a lot of people that when they be CKT, you'll see that a lot of times on niggas be on our posts and stuff. That's a lot of the real Clarkston niggas, Scott there niggas that, you know,
Toby Grant.
Toby Grant. We was in there living in there, Joe Green, them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you'll see a lot of niggas be throwing that up to us because of our Clarkston Day, because we legendary in the city of Clarkston. Any Clarkston nigga, you'll see that CKT.
Yeah.
We legendary. And we are busted by the GBI in Clarkston.
That's what I'm saying. Who you know sent in the GBIs to bust 2 little street cats?
Well, obviously y'all went 2 little street cats to the GBI to come and get y'all asses.
Not the task force, not the black cats, none of that.
Yeah.
GBI, you know what I'm saying? That's like the marshals almost. You know
What was going through your mind when the GBI touched down, though, Nino?
I couldn't believe it. I was like, they had us on the ground, came in the store, laid us down like we were just like pushing like cocaine, like pushing like kilos.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
It was
just moving a little
20
down.
trap.
Yeah, it was 20 down, Nick 20 trap.
But listen, I got away. Let me tell you the quick story on this. Let me tell you the quick story on this.
Always getting away behind.
I got away behind. Look, this nigga, this Jay came up to me, right? This Jay came up to me. It was like on a Friday night. Me and Nino, every Friday, we would rent a J car, right? And then we would go to the mall and get fresh and hit like the Sunset, like which was a club. It was like a reggae club back up on Columbia
Sunset,
Drive back in the day. We would hit 2 or 3 different little spots. And so this Jay came and said, man, 12 down there at the gas station and they deep than a motherfucker. They finna hit somebody. They finna hit. Nino, hitting, nigga, you hitting. You hitting mine. You hitting mine. Tell bitch yourself for sure. So me, I got there. I kind of took heed for that. I dipped in the back. They have some apartments, Jameson Place. So I went around to this girl house and sat around there for a minute. Right? I didn't have no dope on me. So next thing I know, a nigga come around there to this nigga Black. He come around there. He say they got Nino them laid on the ground. Up at the 7-Eleven up there. I said, I said, for real, he said, yeah, it's a lot of them too. It's a lot of white folks with masks and, you know what I'm saying, it ain't the regular police like how they'll come through and harass you. So I said, oh shit, that must be GBI. So I waited for about 45 minutes till I thought it cleared out. And I snuck back through the apartments, walked up through, that little side street that we used to be on where Pedro them house was. And I peeked around the corner right there, like that there, and that's when I heard motherfuckers say, that's the other one right there. That's him right there. So I sold my face. So I tried to play it off. I'm walking with girl, like as if I'm a regular guy. You don't know who I'm invisible. You don't know this me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I act like I'm trying to walk right past you. That's the guy right there. And them motherfuckers, man, slammed my back out, and I went to jail with them.
It was a setup though, man. It was a setup, B-High.
Yeah, they have been recording us on camera.
They've been watching us for a long time, and they sent in undercover, bought from me. Same guy got locked up with him.
Yeah, he was our co-defendant. He actually snitched on us. We had wrote a statement on me, and
Yeah, he got locked up with me, and sitting by me and everything, like in jail at the time. I didn't know, but I remember selling to him. You know what I'm saying? Until we went to court, pre-hearing court that early morning, and he pointed me out. I was like, damn, this nigga was in the cell with me. Actually, wasn't in the cell with me. Probably, I swear to God, 100. And that shit was crazy, man.
Yeah, they all said there ain't no rules to snitching, man.
Yeah.
Everybody be talking about snitching this, snitching that, who won't snitch you.
Yeah.
Said, shit, man, I don't put snitching past damn nigga.
Yeah.
How did y'all go from that GBI situation to making music, or was y'all already making music at that time?
We was already in.
We didn't have a record out.
We didn't have a record up, but we was practicing.
We was practicing every day, every night.
Practicing every day, B.I.
Yeah.
Me and Wick writing down, practicing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we like, man, every day, like a basketball team, just practicing. So we just got it.
That's true.
Trunk tight.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
So how did y'all wind up getting with Ichiban?
That was too Leroy McMath. Leroy brought us to.
Well, actually, it was Leroy McMahon, but it was a big fat ass Quentin took us to Leroy. He took us to Breed too. He was from Perry Holmes, a real nigga, West Side nigga, man. So he heard us and he set us up a meeting with Leroy and Georgette for us to rap, and we met up there, man, and we murked that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We had that shit down. Like I said, we took a lot of little shit from DOS Effects.
Yeah.
We had everybody in our raps. It didn't matter who it was. A little bit of goddamn Dub C out in the West Coast, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube, anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? We took a little bit of everything. That's what I used to love about hip hop back then. And I be talking to you a lot of time. And I say, you know, I don't have a problem with the music now, except for it all sound the goddamn same. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to say. Back then, you got your face slapped off for biting a nigga. Nigga, you rather told a motherfucker you had AIDS than to goddamn be known as a biter. You know, you walk around and say, look, man, I got 3 months to live. You know what I'm saying? To get more respect for be known as biting a nigga style. You know, and so when you heard an artist back then, you knew it was that artist. You know, you went to this artist for this field. If I want to hear this, I'm gonna go to that artist. If I want to hear this, I'm gonna go to that artist. I can pull something from every artist, whatever mood I'm feeling. Yeah. I want to feel like a gangster for the day, I'm getting Ghetto Boys. If I want to, feel good, I'm getting Good and Mob. If I want to, you see what I'm saying? But now you don't have that now. It's just one long continuous mixtape of the same shit. I can't tell when one song go off and another one come on.
You just gotta be different now, man. You gotta have a different style to stand out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody sound the same. This man trying to sound like that man. That man trying to sound just like a dummy.
Everybody got money to their face right here. Everybody spreading money. These niggas on here arguing about who did the money spread first. Who goddamn had the tight jeans
money like
on
solidify
first.
that. Hey, I'm making money. You can't say shit to me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what that about.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But when you got every nigga doing it, and we know that every nigga ain't got no goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas don't be walking around like that. That be the thing, behind. You know, nigga, you do realize that we see you in the street, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? While you sitting on here putting on Instagram and all this stuff, you do realize we do see. We not blind, nigga.
Just like going to jail. If you go to jail and you supposed to be somebody in the street and you got locked up and you didn't make commissary, they gonna look at you funny. You coming up empty.
That be how the nigga be.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the money is. You know what I'm saying?
I had 50 keys, man, on the street, man.
And then you make commissary.
Goddamn, they call your name, my nigga, when the goddamn on Wednesday when that bag and they didn't call your name. Oh man, I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna kill that bitch when I talk to her.
Answer me this though, fellas. Putting it down for Decatur with songs like Straight from the Dick and Indicator, putting that town on the map, what was that like, and what was it that made y'all decide to represent like that? Because don't nobody represent like that no more.
Straight from the Dick, I mean, the idea of the rap came up from Wick, but this track, the whole idea of the track, the blues thing came from Big D. He the one that, like, man, y'all gotta try something different.
Right.
Try some reggae shit or do some blues shit.
Yeah, but
everybody else was doing this, doing that. And that's why we came
Bass
up with
music,
that idea,
basically.
the blues.
They were doing bass music.
Yeah, the
at
bass
city.
music and stuff like that. But it came up, sit down, and we, jog it down. Came in and throw a little, change up a couple of things in there. But that was that. And that shit blew up everywhere because it was so different. You know what I mean?
What was it like walking through the streets of Decatur knowing that y'all had just stamped it and put it down for the town, though?
We felt like kings, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Young kings, we felt like at the time. We was teenagers. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we had the biggest record, top 8 at 8. No song could have taken it off #1 place. The top 8, they had to retire.
My God.
Top 8 at 8. So you know how that was.
Exactly.
We were the hottest thing in Atlanta.
Yeah, and it felt great too because the industry, and we don't talked about it before too. The industry was a South Side thing. Not even the West Side was really getting their props. You had Kilo a little bit out of Born Home, so he was holding that side up over there. But really, all the artists was coming from
Southwest
Records
side.
and Southwest. You know what I'm saying? You had I go back to Harlem Place mobsters. You understand what I'm saying? Silk and with Jermaine now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had all these groups that was coming out back then. TLC, Arrested Development. The list just goes on and on and on. But all that stuff was representing South Side of town. So Decatur, we really had, nobody that King Up with Jay, like we don't talk about before, but they were no rappers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So putting the East Side on the map, we kind of left out of the hustle of the city. We wasn't supposed to be here. I like to say that all the time. Right. There was supposed to be Outkast. There was supposed to be Goody Mouse. There was supposed to be this. But that wasn't supposed to be what we did. They didn't plan for was 2 little country ass niggas out of Decatur.
Because all the groups came from Atlanta. And all the deals came from Atlanta.
Right.
Nothing came to Decatur had no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They from Decatur. Where Decatur at?
Right.
Small little country town, you know what I'm saying? So it had no respect until we came up there straight from the deck, and that was put that out there like that.
Talk to me about them travelings though, man. The early traveling that y'all had to do with that music, and then also y'all are singing y'all songs straight from the deck and in Decatur and these other places across the country.
Well, one thing now, I'll be high. Not to
talk to me,
off, but Draw the Line already done solicited us in the street, straight from the deck, put us there commercially, but we was already in there with Draw the Line, full-blooded.
Yeah.
I don't know which album is the main one yet. Wick is Draw the Line, I'm full-blooded.
Yeah.
I don't know which one because them two tussling.
Draw the Line, motherfucker.
But that was the first one.
Hey.
Any first song, if you're a legendary group like Nino and Wick, the first album, gonna be the first one that you remember. But
I remember both of them. But you know what? That's a good.
Full-blooded.
We are full-blooded. Me and Nino don't got the wrestling over there before. Hey, it can easily turn into a nigga take their shirts off.
I came up with a full-blooded. Those two albums just. You don't know who like which, Draw the Line, part full-blooded, part is just
we gonna ask the Ghetto Mafia fans, man. That's something to put in the comments,
man.
I did it on Instagram, but we gonna ask them on Beehive. This is for the real Ghetto Mafia fans, not the haters. You know what I'm saying? The real Ghetto Mafia fans out there. Which one was it? Draw the Line or full-blooded? Y'all put that in the comments.
And y'all don't say Draw the Line because it was the first album.
No, they like it better. Beehive likes it better.
We gotta go by
Beehive.
We gotta go
by which one was harder.
I like all of them.
Beehive don't even do that. Don't even do that.
But I understand, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to skip over an album.
Yeah.
Just like if Full Blood was the first one, you wouldn't want to skip over Full Blood and go to Draw the Line. You be like,
But see, Full Blood was just strictly me and you. We still had everybody on the Draw the Line. We had organized crime.
It has had all the bangers on the chair. You know what I'm saying? All that. Women would do all that. That shit was banging. But Draw the Lines, Life of a Sniper and all that, it's, like I say, way option on those
Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Traveling with the music, what was y'all favorite city to go to and turn up?
That's easy. Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
So the love was that real up there in Michigan?
Michigan. Because of Breed.
Because everyday thing in the hood, which was Draw the Line.
That's true.
And that was the first video that we shot. We actually shot that file, CKT, You know what I'm saying? In Clarkston, in the hood.
Cherokee.
Yeah.
Where I was staying at the time and selling, had it booming. At the time.
Booming.
Yeah.
But okay, so now y'all niggas is rapping and trapping at the same time. What was that like being in the public eye with the music but still having the bags on you?
Ah, man. It felt good.
So damn
like it was too hustle.
Yeah.
I was making money in the trap, making money in music.
Yeah,
see, money doing shows.
We come from a time where the whip was $500 an ounce, and the glass was $750. Nigga was booming, man. Yeah. See, these young niggas don't know about that. They get a glass.
We can trap it too now. You doing the same thing I do. I just snitch a little one. We was there together. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, that kind of helped us with the rap because you know what? I'm gonna tell you something too. You know how now Beehive, everybody now like we sit up here. We got you got this equipment. You're able to do this podcast right here. Niggas couldn't go to the studio in motherfucking 89 and 90. You had to pay to go to a studio. There was no home studio. We had to come from back with the big reel to reel. Nigga, it was $100 an hour to goddamn go record at somebody's shit. So it took that trap money for me and Nino to be able to go pay our way and do 4 or 5 song demos for people to be able to hear. We the first nigga, and this don't sound like that to nobody.
$3,000 a track.
Yeah, but this don't sound exactly. We paying $3 grand for out our own money. So we were one of the first niggas without a record deal that had demos out that was paying for their own shit out of the trap.
Right.
We was out of this city, and that's just the nigga. Go ask around. Ask these niggas from Atlanta. Ask these niggas that y'all look up to. Nigga, we was the first doing that shit. So like I said, we don't set the blueprint for these niggas be like, now they doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? We were looked upon as lame. Man, if you didn't have a major deal, man, in the early 90s, man, you wasn't shit.
I always
You see what I'm saying? But that independent, now everybody wanted, they proud to be independent. I'm my own black man, man. I do my own thing. But when me and Nino was just saying that in 91, you know, we were frowned upon.
Majors was getting all the pub and all the love. Indies don't get nothing. But
everybody died to get.
But we the one that made that happen though.
Absolutely,
because we was independent. And we was one of the biggest group out. So at being independent, so that put all those guys now that's independent. They getting the props for it.
Absolutely.
At what age was it that y'all felt like y'all blew and popped?
Yeah, I was about
age 20 something. I want to say early 20s.
Yeah,
we was.
So. At them early 20s, man, what was going through y'all mind at that time when you realized that the world was your oyster and y'all done beat the GBI? Y'all out here doing your thing. You done put out the records and everything. Y'all having y'all way out here. Was there any humility at that time, or was y'all just like, you know what, everybody can kiss our ass? We here.
You know what? To me, and I'm not gonna speak for Nino. I'm just only speaking for me. I never gave a fuck about the rap like people thought we should have. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that were upset with Ghetto Mafia because they felt like we didn't try hard enough. We didn't go hard enough because we were still street nigga. I'm only talking about the music.
Right.
I'm talking about give up the street shit and get in there and make 300 songs in the studio and goddamn, that's what I mean. To go all the way. Man, slash rappers, slash drug dealers. You understand what I'm saying? So when I say there's people that was upset with us, I meant by because we could have went. You remember Kobe Bryant? You remember Kobe Bryant told Shaq say that if you had worked out like I did and had the same drive I had, did Shaq, not just your talent, that we would have won 3 more championships. Yeah, we won 3, but had you goddamn took basketball as serious as I did, we would have won 3 more. That's what I mean. And I said, I'm not speaking for Nino. Maybe he did take it like that. But rap was half and half to me. It was something I can fuck some hoes, I can make some money, I can kick it. But when I got back, more important, me was chopping down motherfucking dope.
Right.
That's what I cared about, and toting pistols and motherfucking and fucking hoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what. Yeah. So that's what was. So me personally, I didn't take it as hard as I should have. I wasn't sold out to rap in my early 20s. I just liked it.
Nino, what about you?
Man, I wanted to say like we should have had a major. I think we should have took a major deal. People want to see us go major and take it all the way up. You know,
we turned a lot of that shit down.
Yeah, we turned a lot of major deals down because we didn't like how the deal was structured, and you know, we don't feel like there was fair. But I think that's what people wanted. They was like, damn, okay, y'all big as y'all could get on the independent status in the streets.
Right.
Everybody in the streets know us.
Right.
So they wanted us to go, you know, like the outcast level. That's what they was waiting on.
Right. What was it like turning down them major deals, though, fellas? In 2020 hindsight, would y'all had turned them down now, or, you know, talk to me?
We had money. We had street money.
Yeah, we had street money. And like I said, man, we wanted control. We didn't like how them deals were structured. We wasn't gonna be in control of a lot of you know, music and a lot of stuff that we was gonna have put out there.
Yeah,
you know, and the money, I don't think the money was right. We was making more money that was offering us.
Right.
Yeah.
So we was like, hell nah, man.
Right.
Let's just stay independent, grind until something better come. And that's where nothing better came. Nothing better never came. Everything was just lesser and lesser and lesser. The deals weren't right and blah, blah, blah. So we just stayed, you know, awake, kept grinding.
I got a question for both of y'all. Wick, tell me your best memory of Nino out there on the road doing this music, man.
Oh, that's easy. Banging a lot of chicks. No, I'm just
my best memory. I mean, it's so many good memories. I remember, Nino probably don't remember. I want to say that we was in Louisiana, and we was doing a show with Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah,
remember
Hot Boys.
Yeah, Hot Boys. That's what they was at, and they were hot. They had just signed to Universal, I think. They one of those major companies.
But look, I gotta cut you off too. Hot Boys were the hottest group out at the time, but we showed them out.
Ooh.
You know why?
What?
New Orleans is a blues-oriented city. And Straight From the Deck is a blues song. It blew up bigger than any other city, just because New Orleans is influenced by blues, jazz.
Yeah, they were just getting started. They did so. We was on fire at the time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's what I was finna say. Our memory is kind of. I was always a Hot Boys fan. So I always was listening to their stuff. I'm talking about when they were Lil Turk, Wayne, Juvie, BG, especially the BG. You remember I argued you down about Volume 1 and Volume 2, so you know how I feel about them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And Wayne was just fucking incredible.
Yeah.
You know, I call him the GOAT. You remember that?
Yeah, those are facts as well.
So I was listening to that stuff and to actually... Because I didn't feel like nobody was on me and Nino level with that underground, that real shit in the streets. E40 was always right there too. I always had a thing for E40 because he was so different. But I felt like there was no other clique of niggas that could fuck with me and Nino when it comes to street shit, but them niggas. And so when I saw him at that concert, and me and Nino, they opened up. They rapped before, so that tells you kind of that Straight From the Deck at the time there. And when we did Straight From the Deck to see Baby and Lil Wayne, I don't even know if they remember it, you know, because the nigga done made so much money and drunk so much liquor, niggas' memory tend to, you know what I'm saying?
Run away.
But to see them coming, peeking through them curtains at me and Nino, you know what I'm saying? And like, that's them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Was huge because like I said, I was a fan at the same time. Me and Nino, after that concert, walked down Bourbon Street, goddamn shirt off to Puffy thing.
Puffy had a concert, we walked
and
to
Puffy punk ass left us outside. You remember? You remember that?
And allow us in. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Puffy goddamn
Hey Puff, if you see this, man, you still remember, man. You didn't let us in the concert, man. You denied Nino a week.
He said we had to pay. That's what he said. He said, but
they didn't let us in. I don't know why. It ain't because of money.
It wasn't money.
Nah,
what was a private party?
It was something like a private party, and I think we weren't on the list at the time. We just came from the Fox. We had a show at the Fox Theater, and they was up like a couple blocks up. After we left that show with Lil Wayne, after we left that show with Lil Wayne, then we walked through there. So,
what was your favorite memory though, Nino?
What was the question again?
Really, I was asking you about him, and he was gonna tell about you.
My favorite thing about Wick back in when we was on the road, man, how we used to just tear those shows up back and forth.
Yeah.
And had the crowd going crazy, seeing every word. Every word. Yeah. They knew every word of Draw the Line, Fool, all our albums. They knew every word. They used to sing every word along with rapping. And that
got a cult following.
That was the most memorable thing, like seeing the crowd react like that.
Did y'all enjoy it while y'all was in that moment, or was y'all just doing y'all thing so much that you didn't get a chance to smell the roses?
Wait, answer that one.
I like I said, I was always half and half.
Okay.
I didn't realize that the doors that we were breaking down for the city of Decatur, for Atlanta itself, I didn't realize it. Now niggas run up on me every day in the street, man, you just don't understand what y'all did for this motherfucking game. But I didn't feel like that at the time. I was just a young nigga having fun, rocking shows, getting some money, and I could take that money back home and goddamn buy some dope with it. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, that's, hood rich, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what they call it out here? Hood rich, nigga, hood rich. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I remember about everything. And I didn't blow up big as Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get some of the biggest artists here, but I did. And when I say I mean us, we did solidify a cult following that niggas will argue you down about us. I don't give a fuck what artists you put up there and say next to Nino and Wicked. You can get these comments right now saying Nino and Wicked, fuck y'all niggas. They're gonna be goddamn 30 niggas saying, nah, nigga, fuck you.
Well, we kind of did be high because it's like all those cats got that big after they sold so many albums. We done sold more. I mean, we done sold 100, 200,000. Ain't no artist that was doing those numbers before they got picked up. And we did those numbers, still ain't got picked up. 200,000. Ain't nobody was selling it. A lot of those artists got picked up who is real big now, got picked up from selling 10 and 20,000. And they got picked up. We done did 200,000, still ain't got picked up.
Hence the term, show me a team that's greater.
So who's really bigger? You feel me? So
answer me this, being independent all that time, and then with that hindsight being 2020, when it started to slow down, were y'all happy to get off the ride, to get back on the grind, or was y'all like, you know what, I kind of missed this rapping thing?
Like I told you, I don't know about Nino. Me, I didn't give a fuck. And I was and here in the city, nigga has never really fell off. Yeah. So I didn't feel it. Nationally, you have a nigga from Texas, from Tennessee, from the other states that, like I tell niggas, we are California's Mac Dre. We are Tennessee's Player Fly. You know what I'm saying? When you say Ghetto Mafia, all y'all niggas in other cities, listen. We're that to this city right here of Atlanta. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So it never felt like, when niggas say slow down, it never felt like it slowed down. I never not been on the radio here. I never not had niggas running up on us anytime we go somewhere. And never had niggas not, man, y'all niggas the kings of this motherfucker. So I never felt the slowdown, really. Now you can say you felt the slowdown for nationally when we was being Cali, we being other places, working a lot more. But as far as Atlanta go, we ain't been left off no shows. Anytime something come here, we in front of 30,000 folks.
Well, see, I'm out to say, Wick, y'all was big as hell. It wasn't no underground thing with Ghetto Mafia.
Right.
Y'all was big as hell because y'all niggas was on BET and we all saw that video.
Right.
What was it like when niggas got on BET? Because see, back in them days, to be able to have your video on BET meant that you made it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And MTV. So
you see what I'm saying?
Too, yeah.
So what was that like when y'all saw, first of all, what made y'all niggas roll up in some blunts and get on the guy and sing a song?
Hey. That blunt I did, that was incredible, man. And we was burning up as much.
And they was smoking, wasn't it?
The blunts was smoking for real. That shit was hot as hell in there. And them layers was thick as hell.
Yeah.
So nigga was sweating in them motherfucker, boy. I'm telling you, that shit was hard though, man. But yeah, man.
What's that on the ground indicator? That was indicator. I need that on the ground video. One of y'all out there got on the ground video, send it to me, man. I get $1,000. I had a copy of a copy of a copy. I need the original one. Yeah. But yeah, those blunt. We was in the indicator was in the ashtray.
Yeah,
they're right. We had so many on BET, so you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so indicator, we were in the ashtray, and they had the ashtray coming down down the middle of it, and it was spinning. Yeah, that was hard. I must say.
So what was that feeling like though? Because see, you know, that's the top. Everybody trying to get to the point where you got a music video.
In the blunts.
Come on, y'all in the blunts.
BET, man. BET put us in there.
Yeah.
That rotation, man. I mean, we were getting spins like Lauryn Hill, Outkast, same amount of BBS. Spins.
So with y'all faces being as recognizable as everybody else's out in the street at that time, because y'all were actually able to experience that type of success, what was that like? That's what I want to feel. I want to know what that was like. Because see, a lot of times, see, you know what piss me off about y'all rapping niggas sometimes? Y'all try to downplay what y'all did.
The song says it all. I remember trapping late at the stove.
Getting screamed at.
Had no idea what I was in for. We telling you. Just me and my nigga.
Hey, that screaming at, we used to get screamed at. I'm talking about. So that BT did work.
Yeah.
You know, I like that feeling of being screamed at.
But I'm talking about so is there ever a point that you just feel like y'all feel like y'all made it, or do y'all feel like it was always? Did y'all always have a chip on y'all damn shoulder or something? What the fuck?
But then again, you know, at the time we didn't really made it then, but we felt like we made it because we was getting all the TV promo.
But what is made it? What is made it?
Yeah. Well, see, okay, that's a good ass question. See, I'm gonna put it to you like this, Wick. This is why I say made it. You know how even now to this day, you got to have certain things for folks to say, okay, you done did it.
Right.
Well, at that time, it was getting the video on BET and MTV.
Right,
that was you really couldn't get no, so you on the moon, y'all rapping Indicator on the moon. Yeah. That was the next step out the BET and MTV. It wasn't no next step. That was the top.
If that's the criteria, then we made it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If the criteria was coming off the radio, TV, then we made and getting money.
Yeah.
Then we made it. Did we go into acting after that, or did we go into playing sport or something, or no? But you know what? I'm on Be High every other week, so I don't made it again. Made it. Right. So shit, we got there. Hey, we here, bruh, and it's because we got a cult following. It's because we put out good music, and because we don't stay down. A lot of people think that since I've been on here with you, Be High, people ask me all the time, man, where Nino? Y'all gonna do some more music, man.
I seen them comments. They like, get Nino in there, motherfucker.
Because a lot of people, they don't want to see us not a part. Look here.
Well, see, I hate to cut you off. Yeah. When folks see Ghetto Mafia together, it's like seeing a family staying together. You see what I'm saying? It does something to the spirit of ATLians and just hood niggas in general when they can see folks weather the storm, weather the father time, and still be rocking with each other. And that's all folks want to see is that camaraderie. Because if y'all can stay together, then that means we can do a little better than we doing in the community with each other too.
Correct. And up to this day, they don't see us together. I was like, what happened? Y'all beefing, y'all broke up, blah, blah, blah. Even though they don't hear nothing going on. He ain't said a word about me, I ain't said a word about it. They'll still say it.
Damn.
Y'all together, yeah, we still a group. We just doing independent solo joints now. But, if the right deal come around or whatever we decide to, come together and do another song, we're going to do
We actually have a album that's getting ready to drop.
Talk to me.
But it's called Vault Music. And Nino and I, it's from our old label. So it's going to have a pretty good push on it. So Nino and I did about 30 or 40 songs that were never released. And so they're not gonna remix them or try to make them with auto tunes or new. We're gonna give them to you just as they were back then. And I'm talking about some great records.
Yeah.
You gonna like this? You gonna like it?
You're gonna love the album, yeah.
that shit-
And
that's a dope album.
so matter of fact, we're talking to the label right now
Yeah.
on different little promotional stuff for it. But it's gonna be Nino and Wicked, Vault Music, and it's gonna have 30 or 40 songs on it. From some songs will be from 1993 all the way up to songs that we did from 2015,
Unreleased.
together, unreleased, and nobody has ever heard it.
Yeah.
And they're gonna drop it in. We may do a double CD.
Answer me this. Why was that music held hostage for so long? What caused it to never come out until now?
Really, we did a contract with a full album contract, and we.
They owed us so much money on
owed us-
that fourth album.
Now they made so much money that they didn't kept the deals going. It was a
But
full-
they owed us money. They owed us on that to pick up that fourth album. So and then along with that, the money the millions they would have to give us as well as the music changing at the time too. So it's like renewing a person contract. Like, well, you know what? Do I want to get these niggas a couple $1 million for this right here? And also, the crunk era has hit right now too. So would it be wise to let's sit back and hold the music for a minute?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then because we know Ghetto Mafia are gonna always have a cult
following. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So now, thanks to us keeping it going.
Yeah,
now they ready to drop the music on us. You know what I'm saying? My only thing is they would have been dropped it. Me and Nino holding them up about the money because they felt like we don't paid y'all for the album back. We paid y'all for these records back then. We kind of owned these records along with y'all. You see what I'm saying? But what we said, we want the music back ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Either pay us, you know what I'm saying, for either pay us well now or give us the music. I ain't trying to be out here, man, at my age trying to promote no shit for no motherfucking nigga, man, for no motherfucking money.
Hell no.
No money.
I feel that.
So I'm sure they gonna hear that right there and be
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Well, goddamn, but it's one of the two, my nigga.
Yeah.
Shit, y'all got the music right now. Yeah, you might have gave us some money back then on that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You held the shit for 10, 15 years. Now niggas back out here, man, working, man. Think niggas like behind shit. Now you want to drop this motherfucker. You need to repay us. We need to actually redo a contract because there was no digital outlets for what you finna try to stream all our music now. Back then you had to sell a CD. There was no provisions in our contract to where you could no digital streaming rights or now how am I gonna get paid from any of that shit? You see what I'm saying? That's why I tell a lot of these older artists now, nigga, your contract is void. I don't care if you signed no shit in 1994, unless you don't really did an addendum to it right now. Nigga, the way that the music is being sold now wasn't in your contract in no 90s.
Answer me this. Did you see where Anita Baker was pissed off because she was trying to get the rights to her music back and they were giving her hell because they were saying after that whole 30-year thing that it's supposed to automatically revert back to the artist, but now the labels is like, yeah, you might have lived 30 years, but we ain't trying to give you this music back.
The major labels were the worst thing that happened to black. Major labels were the worst thing that happened to artists in the 90s. And before that, from the Temptations and all the groups. There will always be example of groups that got through and they hustled like Jay did, got a little money, opened up a restaurant or something and they got through. But for the most part, those major labels raped our community worse than anything. Not only with the poison that they put out, because they stopped a lot of the great music, so they start poisoning the community, and then they took all these artists, man. You still see now Solid Gold at nighttime. They selling these folks music, Lionel Richie's and this person and that person and all these motherfuckers that music don't die and their families, they won't give them a quarter. These Universals and Sonys and you know what I'm saying? And so they all these artists now, a lot of these artists, we don't have the money that we supposed to made in the 90s that a lot of these young niggas coming in the game with that's owning their stuff that they got theirs now because these major labels fucked them over. So they was fucking niggas over. You saw TLC, you saw the story. This ain't me. This is the biggest pop group in the world.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I know Silks. You know what I'm saying? I know what these niggas really be having out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas Silk at one time had, Free Me Bet #1 record in the world.
That song was hard.
You supposed to be able to goddamn sit down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After that run like that. Not you be out here having to goddamn work till you're motherfucking 90 years old to goddamn make ends meet. So, like I said, these labels, man, fucked over these major labels over these art. And that's what now, when you go back to the question you asked us about that major label, why we didn't sell out, when me and this nigga sitting around with $50,000, $100,000 of our own money, why would we give you everything for $50,000 for us to split?
Right. Exactly. Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And knowing that you go, okay, yeah, we might have been a little bigger because you would have took our music and put it in other places. But then we be walking around here like a lot of these niggas, man, that don't went triple platinum and shit and fucked up.
And still locked in a deal.
And still locked in deal and can't make no more music.
Can't make no music.
So it don't get, it's a lot of, I'm not gonna call them names because I got a lot of partners. But I got partners that don't sold albums like a motherfucker for these labels be high, and they fucked up. And extra famous. What feels worse than that? Walking around with everybody know you in the world.
Yeah.
And they want to ask you for some money, but you want to ask this nigga for some money. So I'm cool with me and this nigga at right here. We did our thing. We made our money. You understand what I'm saying? And we still get little royalties from this or that. Anything that we sold it for a nice amount of money, percentages of it. And
we free.
And we free.
And we feel you can sign anything we want to sign and go any which way we choose to go. So that's clarity is good to have.
Yeah.
Now, speak on being OGs, continuing the legacy and continuing with the music. You obviously got a love for it, still got a fan base for it, but then, like Wick say, if you can bust concrete, you should still be able to rap.
Right.
Yeah, and that's true.
We're gonna keep going. I don't think music is timeless.
Yeah.
Depending on what you put down.
But Nino, why you think that they have put like a stipulation on like, why is it in the black community if you a certain age you too old to rap? Where did that shit come from?
I don't know where that came from because look at all the Isley brothers. Look at all the old they still doing tours. They still making new music. You see what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? It's if you got a fan base, your fan base don't never, they want new music from you until you die. So it's timeless. Like Ghetto Mafia, we could drop music until we 65, 75 years old, and they gonna still want more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I don't know where that came from. That's crazy.
Well, lastly, fellas, anything y'all want to get off y'all chest, and how can these people contact y'all?
Hey, they could contact me at IG, Nino Ghetto Mafia, Facebook. Send me a message, man. We go from there.
You already know I'm at the real Ghetto Mafia. I got the new podcast, man. Be how you been sharing it.
Hey.
Wicked True TV.
That thing been going up too, Wick.
That thing's going up. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing my thing with Be High. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Pretty much all the Mondays. And then I'm doing my things on Saturday. So right now, man, it's a blessing. It's a good thing. Like your folks have accepted me. It's still one or two hating ass niggas out there now.
I got one or two hating ass niggas that still hating me too.
Right. So it always be some fuck nigga gonna get on here, man, get on my y'all and shit, But as far as the fan base out there, like I feel connected with them. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be AOG Wig, blah 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 blah. I'm loving this, I'm loving that. So right now, man, I'm in a good space, and I want to kind of just show people that, like, me and this man been fucking around since we were 18 years old. We had a deal, man. I put out a record at 22. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists that are out now, a lot older than us, but they came out in their 30s, so it feel like that we're older than them.
Exactly.
I'm not 50. Right. You know, understand what I'm saying? For all y'all hating ass niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? I just started before your favorite rapper did. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to kind of show that, and like I said, to bring Nino with me, man, that we still here together, we still kicking. Yeah. We gonna put out some new music. Besides that album that they finna drop, but we gonna get in the lab and do. We got one Dope Town out.
Dope Town is
y'all
out.
Go check that
still
video out.
Still doing numbers too.
Absolutely, and we gonna put out some new shit, even if it's just for the city of Atlanta.
Yeah.
If the rest of the country don't fuck with it, then that's what it is.
Right.
But I guarantee you one thing: this city gonna fuck with it.
Already, show me a team that's greater. Beehive Radio, shout it. Ghetto Mafia. We'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. We go.